it going, guys? It's Brian, aka Sweep and Sleep, aka Anthony Fantano. I got a bit of a different video today. It's an album review. I mean, all of my videos are a bit of a different video. I never do the same thing twice so far. I do want to show some of the music that the artist has made in this video. You know, it's for the vibe. But if this gets copyrighted, quite frankly, I don't care because I don't make any money off YouTube. I am just doing this for the love of the game. Aww. So Black Polish had two singles released recently, Be With You and Bondage. And of course, since those just released, we are going to be instead talking about 2024 album Forest. As we go through this video, I do have a Google Doc open right here. It's a little bit of a script. I'm not completely just reading off of it, but I am definitely taking a couple peeks at it. So there's this magazine, it's called Atwood Magazine. I've never heard of it, maybe it's big, but they have an article that looks into a little bit of Jane Nicole Binnick's Black Polish, a little bit about their thoughts on the Forest, you know, like how it came to be, what certain things are supposed to mean. So making this album review, I borrowed a little bit from there. I'll link that in the description. But most of these are my true, authentic thoughts. It was more of a like confirm. Is this what it really means? I don't know. There's not, from my limited research, I don't see a ton of stuff on Black Polish and their music, but you know, I have a little bit of a hidden gem for you today, as you can probably tell. So I just like to talk about how I found the album in the first place. So apparently on January 5th, 2023, that was the day. I discovered Black Polish through the song Sophie. Sophie is a straight banger. I recommend you listen to that one. If you want to pause the video, listen to it, come back, I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, it was a great first song to start off on. And I'm pretty sure I found it through the Spotify Discover Weekly. Pretty sure. That's how I find most of my music. Before I found Forest, I had like 3 of her songs liked. The other ones were Baby Tonight and Sad Lesbians. Recently, I've been trying to listen to more albums, like especially after going to Lollapalooza. I'm like, oh, I should listen to just more music. Like I shouldn't just rely each week on Discover Weekly to find music. I saw that Black Polish had like a new single, which was Bondage, and I checked out their Spotify profile, and sure enough, there was the Forest album. And so I'm like, I'll give it a listen. And I'm so glad that I did. Forest is a fantastic album. Let's talk about it. The album itself is very like ethereal feeling. I think I'm doing this for the intro, but in case I didn't, it makes me think of just like a Breaking Bad style time lapse of the sky, me like going out in nature, laying on the grass. I'm sure the album cover helps with that idea, but like yeah, literally just me laying outside, you know, afternoon time, the sun is setting, there's some purple skies, just watching the sky like go through into nighttime. Like that's what it makes me think of. I actually didn't find the album until 3 days ago, so maybe I'm not doing a good job like with this video, giving it justice, but I just really like the album. I wanted to make a video, so screw that. Let me do what I want to do. Last couple of days on my way to work, every day since finding the album, I've just been putting on the album, rolling the windows down, and driving to work. It is quite the vibe, quite the experience. Definitely try that out if you have a job. A little disclaimer, I don't plan on going through each song individually on the album. Usually my videos get too long, and also like I feel like I'll just be trying to make stuff up to sound smart. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about like the best parts, I guess, or my favorite parts. Speaking of the best parts, my favorite song in the album is 100% Birthright. Birthright is like super upbeat, but it's soothing at the same time somehow. That's not a dig, that's like pretty cool. But Jaden, the artist, sings of their exhaustion and search for purpose. Like that's literally like you play it one time, you can pick up on that. But after listening to it a couple times, that song and the whole album through, it's giving me big religion vibes. big religion vibes, big Christian vibes, which is seen with the lines like "Give me reason" and "I want to be more than just your creation." Like, you listen to any Christian song on the radio, you're gonna hear lines like those. You are almost guaranteed every other song, if not every song. But this could also be some like subtle foreshadowing with Void, another song on Forest, where the Christian presence is a bit more on the nose in that one. Jesus is pictured on the album cover. Don't know how Jaden got Jesus on that, but there are lines that specifically say, "I was raised in Christianity, but I fear that Jesus hated me." This is in reference to the artists being bisexual as well as non-binary, which, if you ever encountered a Christian religion, that's a big no-no, right? Nah, whatever you choose to believe, I don't judge. Honestly, like, the Christianity stuff might be like one of the reasons why I wanted to review this album, because it resonated really deep within me. Growing up, I was like super, super, super Christian, and it definitely took a toll on like everyday life. Like, I would say my mental health too definitely took a toll on that. And it's reassuring in a like messed up way to know like there's other people who are getting hurt by this thing that's supposed to be so good, right? But I feel myself kind of getting emotional a little bit. But it's important to talk about this kind of thing. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm glad I'm not alone in how I feel. Yeah. I feel the tears. I'm gonna cry on camera. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna get so many views. If you saw them, drop a like. I'm crying for you guys. Essentially, I don't know. I think I should move on to the next topic, honestly. Let's talk about the whole album. I don't think it warrants any skips. Every song on the album is great. Like, if you're into indie alternative music at all, this is a definite add to your music library. It's great. I love it. 'Cause you are not here and you do not care. So now the time you've all been waiting for, the rating. What do I rate Forest by Black Polish? Well, I think it is, I've only done this to one album before, and this hasn't been posted anywhere. This is internally in my head. But this is the second album I will ever call a 10 out of 10. Yeah, perfect album. I would say this is a perfect album. The only other album I think is perfect is Igor by Tyler, the Creator, but I have not listened to a lot of albums in general, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But Forest is good. Forest is good. Add all the songs to your playlist. I know that's what I did. Maybe I should share my playlist in the description too. Let's do that. Go down below and you can listen to my music playlist. Tell me if I should be making this video or if I am stupid. Just let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, if I had to come up with something bad, sometimes I guess it could get a little samey, but it's like, I don't know, I don't listen to albums, so it's like, is it just because it's the same artist singing songs that I think it sounds samey? I don't know. I honestly don't listen to a ton of albums, so let me know in the comments section below what you think about that statement. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. How long have I been recording? My camera app on my Windows laptop is not telling me. But I do believe I've had the privilege of making the second Forest album review to ever exist. I took a little peek at the other one. I didn't want to steal the guy's ideas, but it's not really an album review from what I can tell. It's more like he's playing the song, he's listening to it.
Hold on, cuz going crazy. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Oh, the streets gonna love this. Yeah. I'm baby king. On my dreams. What?
But not to talk trash. We're all fans here, right? We're all fans of Black Polish. We wanna see Jaden succeed in life and get the fame they deserve, honestly. With that being said, I'll put Black Polish's Spotify link in the description. Yeah, sorry to all my Apple Music fans. Sorry to all my YouTube Music fans. Sorry to all my Pandora fans. But I frankly don't care. I am just going to be doing Spotify. If you need one song to check out to like decide if you like Black Polish, like I said, I was introduced with Sophie, which was a great way to be introduced. But with having a couple Black Polish songs liked now, I think we hit double digits. I would say check out Birthright. Birthright is definitely the best song on the album and probably the best song of theirs that I've heard, honestly. With that being said, go listen to the song. Why are you still watching the video? Listen to the album. What the heck? Leave.